In this video, I'll be talking to you about struggling in life and why it's actually a good thing. Stay tuned and make sure to watch till the end. Struggling to study or do a task is actually a really good thing. Imagine if you've never had to study before, you got good grades without trying, and then you entered university and were floored by the workload and poor grades. That was my case, and I gotta say, it sucked hard. It sucks, right? Like, you have so many other things that you'd rather be doing than studying or trying to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. But if you're struggling now, you won't struggle so much in the future. You ensure that a stable foundation gets built that opens doors to better things down the line. Honestly speaking, it might be the best struggle to have in this list. You'll find joy in doing all the difficult stuff if you remove all of the things that give you instant gratification, like social media. But I know not everyone feels like throwing themselves into that challenge immediately, so skip it. Diet. Man, I think everyone struggles with eating good sometimes. I'm at the point where I don't really crave sugary foods anymore, or junk food at all, to be like really specific with you. I still eat like cereals and assorted bread products like croissants. But overall, once you eat healthy for a long enough period of time, you don't really care about eating unhealthy anymore. It's not really something that crosses your mind. I hold water weight. I take creatine. Sometimes I do look a little puffy, especially if I haven't drank enough water or had like a big meal. The most discouraging thing I know is when you're on a diet and you don't see any results, like, you're not getting any thinner, you're not getting any more definition. Usually the reason that that's happening is because you lose visceral fat before subcutaneous fat. Visceral fat is the stuff that pads your organs, so the body gets rid of it first because it's the most threatening. Subcutaneous fat is the stuff that you see under your arms or, on your belly that's jiggling that you want to lose, but it's not necessarily a threat. First of all, if you're trying to lose weight, fat mainly, good on you, okay? I believe in you. Secondly, the reason why I was talking about how it's difficult and how you don't see results immediately and all this other stuff, it's a good thing. I was trying to say that struggling here is a good thing. It teaches you discipline and perseverance in trying to stick to a specific diet, pursuing a goal. It's always best to see yourself becoming something else instead of just, having the perfect body. That's lame, man. Maintaining anything is boring. Progressing is the fun part. Progress. Ugh, we looking real pale in this. Oh, struggling to find motivation to hit the gym. I have bad days. Don't think I don't. There are days when I feel terrible and tired and weak, and I just don't want to exercise. But the actual thing to do here is to keep showing up. That is the most important thing. Showing up is half the battle. And that's one of the most valuable things I've ever learned. Sometimes I feel self-conscious. Sometimes I fail a lift and everyone stares. Sometimes I feel super weak or I feel lost on a new exercise or machine. But it's all part of the process, man. I think about what my life would be like if I quit going to the gym, if I quit exercising, and I hate that possibility. So I choose the pain of discipline so I can smile at myself every single day, no matter how much or how little I want to exercise. We're now off at the gym. Weather app says it's 1 degree outside. Very nice. That's Celsius, by the way. Very melty, though. Struggling with loneliness. It's a rough world out here. I crave interaction sometimes. I think we all do. But along this journey, I found that there are multiple kinds of loneliness. Existential loneliness, which comes from within. It's a deep sense of emptiness that no social interaction can fill. Emotional loneliness, which comes from a lack of close relationships. This can fuel the longing for a romantic partner, a close friend, even like a really loved family member. Finally, social loneliness. This comes from a lack of community. It is the desire to belong to a group and have their support. The ways to actually address this stuff are going to be in a video that I'll make down the line, so stay tuned on my channel for that. Now, struggling with loneliness, it teaches you how to be happy on your own. Or you gain addictions and crave validation from others. What could go wrong, right? I would aim for the happy on your own one. It's a lot more fun. Being able to be happy by yourself is pretty essential for life. Without this, you'll never go anywhere alone, and you'll miss out on a lot of the interactions that wouldn't be possible if you were surrounded by a group of friends or family. Traveling alone is going to be something that I'll be experiencing in the next little while, now that things are opening back up and stuff, and I'm excited for it. But it wouldn't be possible if I was too scared to go to a new store alone or dine by myself at a restaurant.
Communication. Now, this could be between strangers, friends, family, trying to attract people that you're interested in, whatever it is, right? I've never really been shy around friends, but I've definitely had to learn how to put my foot down through the years and speak my mind. I'm decent with strangers, usually only for things like asking directions, for help, stuff like that. I don't really strike up conversations if I'm standing in line. I'm an introvert, but I have started to make small talk with strangers just to get better at it. As for trying to attract people you're interested in, I'm still improving on this. I haven't really gotten game yet, but I keep strong eye contact and I'm not shy about physical touch, so my verbal inexperience, it doesn't cripple me. Getting good with people you're attracted to is more of a reps thing than anything, but the struggle is good here too. Think about how many people aren't trying to communicate and instead just live with disappointment because they couldn't say what they felt to somebody. Struggle is good. It gives meaning to your life. Struggling against yourself. You truly are your own worst enemy. Whether it's negative self-talk, trying to find happiness, or dealing with your emotions, it's difficult to go against you. There's an old saying from the Native Americans, Indians, I don't know what you prefer, but I'm trying to credit you. It talks about how there are two wolves within each of us. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. The wolf who wins the battle is the wolf who you feed. In order to be full of the things you seek in future, you have to start feeding the things you wish to have more of. That is why struggle is such a good thing. It means you're moving in the right direction.